finally finna play this game. Like I was dogging this game at first because it looked dumb as hell, looked repetitive and shit, but I'm about to get into it because I hear it's amazing. You know, like how some people put it. So I really want to see if it's that good. If it's not that good, that I'm gonna beat up everybody that told me it was good. This shit better be fucking lit, bro. Hold on, I'm just fucking pouring me a drink. I'm eating right now. I'm eating some loaded fries. You know what I'm saying? Loaded fries, some fries with cheese, some ketchup, and some bacon. My doctor said I gotta get my weight up, so you know what I'm saying? Might as well go all out. Start new game, of course. Speaker system, blah blah blah. Huh, that's put up nicely. So presentation so far, shit looks good. Title, that's a good, clean way to do it instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like some games will just you do one part, you have to do it, you know, all in one. That shit was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Fries is dumb good, bro. Fire. It's not like regular fries. It's all crispy and shit and spicy. Yo,
This
it's
is gonna
good.
be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
Well, they got the weird part right
You
from what
called
I
me.
heard. This game is dumb weird.
So here I am.
So I'm expecting some weird ass shit.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Nope, I don't sit there and
But
think
it's
that,
all
right?
a lie. Something to
Shit,
distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
That's how she sounds.
Hello?
That's
Anyone
her voice?
here?
her face does not go with her voice. Like, bruh, I thought her voice would be a little bit more deeper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's these type of girls that got these deep ass voice. All right, so let me eat another fries with cheese. You know what I'm saying? This shit's fire. Did that door just open by itself, bruh? Oh, it got like a sensor on the top. I see it. Fuck. Graphics ain't all that, bruh. I heard this game's graphics was some top-notch shit. I don't see that's all that. It's good. I'm not saying it's terrible or something. I'm just saying like the way how they were saying it, it's like
Federal Bureau of
I
Control.
don't know. Maybe on
All these
PC the
years I've
shit
been
looks
looking for them,
crazy,
and they
but
were hiding in plain sight.
and I got 4K TV, so and a PS4 Pro, so if you don't believe I got PS4 Pro, just look down my video down to what you gonna call it to 60 FPS for the live stream. Only a PS4 Pro can do that.
Hello?
Not like the PS4, the PS Slim.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you halot.
Yo, these cheese
I've done
fries are
enough night
fucking
shift loner
good.
jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better
So
than
she wants to be a
somebody with no face at
janitor?
all. No face.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Let me eat my cheese, my loaded fries while this cutscene is going by. Mm. Take your time. Sweet time.
Did I
Damn
lose
it.
you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Fuck is that sound? Bro, I can't see anything in this room, bro. It's dark as fuck. Should turn on my TV brightness. It is so dark in here. Alright, I turned off the brightness a little bit. Dark as fuck.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
That ain't blood. Oh, that's it. That is blood. It looked gray. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, another cutscene right there.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
In your head, you crazy bitch. I was eating. The fuck? Bro, what just happened?
The same gun.
Let's go.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Ugh. Alright, now I'm done eating. Whoa, ammo? Aren't these bullets supposed to be mined bullets or some shit like that? Where am I gonna be getting mined bullets from, bruh? So there's just gonna be a bunch of mined bullets everywhere or some shit? What the fuck? Some of my ammo. So it does look like ammo because I keep running out. Yep, I'm charging. Should be infinite. About to see it, bro. So you don't get anything from
hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
What is that even supposed
Things have
to
quieted
be?
down outside. Is it safe to go?
Like what? What the fuck, man? I swear to God, this shit almost happened to white people.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this
Is that a
happen.
real person, or is that the game's
Let
gravity?
this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Wait, what? Fuck. Are you? Oh my God. That's retarded. I just started something. This game don't got like a difficulty thing or something? Because if it do, hold on, let me check. I'm gonna go in the settings real quick. Bro, the loading shouldn't take this long, bro. This shit's only like 29 GB, and I heard the campaign's not that long. The loading should not be this fucking long. Okay, so options. Okay, gameplay. I don't see gameplay difficulty, so this shit doesn't have difficulty settings. I would have maxed it out so I could, you know what I'm saying, beat this game on the hardest difficulty. Is there a way to like, okay, combat, evade? That's what I did. I pressed O. Almost every game evade. Most things, oh,
Fuck away!
whatchamacallit. Recharge! Oh my God! I'm getting pissed off. Now I gotta wait for that long ass load screen. Fuck, it's stupid. How do we fucking reload, man? How do we heal? Did she mind heal or some shit? I'll take that as a fucking no.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
So this must be the health things. What the
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Shut up. You talking and whatever voices that shit is talking. Y'all both are doing. Stupid. What the fuck is he talking about? Come this way. Are you... Bro, fuck. God damn it. I could have gotten that fucker. Hold up, let me put my phone on charge real quick. I'm gonna play this game for a little bit. Not for a little bit, for like maybe an hour or something.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
reload speed. What the? Oh,
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
I think.
Are you with us?
Yes, bitch.
With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Are you still
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I'll tell you this girl is ugly as fuck.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
what's the point of that if it's not showing me it on the goddamn screen? There's no waypoint or something. At least not that I can see. Oh, I'll take that. Now she look thick as fuck, boy. Look at that booty, bro. I like it. Alright. So, what the fuck next? Fast travel. Don't look like I could. How do you access the damn map again? Let's see if I can talk to this fucking girl right here, bro. Nope, I can't. That's literally it. Bruh. This should have been her fucking outfit.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
The fuck is she at, bruh?
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't
Yo,
cleanse
she
them.
thick,
I
bruh.
saw.
Look at that booty, bruh.
It was worth a shot.
Oh,
Thank
hit
you,
that one
Director.
time, bruh.
Jesse.
Look at that shit.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
This is on par with some on that weird shit like Death Stranding. It's on par with it, alright.
I know this is all new
Over
to you,
that
so
booty, bro.
don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to
Tap
know.
the
There
fuck
are
out of
no
that shit.
stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. The hotline should be in the communications department.
What the fuck? Some RPG shit?
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love so objects and have developed a link, which is what differentiates them. Still, housing's apparent. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
I got time for this
Thanks,
shit.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
There it is again. A welcome message.
God damn. I didn't know there was over there, bro. Popped out right out the fucking car. Nope. Okay. Not for now. What the fuck? Does some shit recharge? What's that from?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to close it.
Oh. Okay. Fuck it. Let's go to this other place. Oh, there's a stairs right there. I'm a dumbass. So I can't hit him.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Bro, I like the destruction there. Ooh. I like it. I really do. I saw it in videos, but seeing it here is pretty good. Feels pretty good. Okay, so I'm not supposed to. Alright, fuck it. I don't care. No.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Where's that? fuck?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom. This must open the door.
I don't know who killed that dude, but goddamn. What's that shit?
They can fly now. Great.
They fly now? If you saw Rise of Skywalker. What the? Jesus. Who's that? Damn. That was my fault. I was rushing. Alright, after this quest or mission or whatever it is, I'm gonna get off it and then I'm gonna do something, play some Modern Warfare a little bit, and then go to sleep. This game's not bad. It's not like as bad as I was thinking. I thought it would be the most repetitive shit ever. Don't get me wrong, it fucking is repetitive as fuck. But, you know what I'm saying? But that booty, you know what I'm saying? That booty right there is what keeps me going. Bruh. You don't gotta show this cutscene every time somebody dies. I hope this
They can
game's
fly
not
now.
like that.
Great.
Who's doing that?
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Find the hotline object.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom. Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him. The hotline can't be far now.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Is that it?
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Okay. Did you see that shit?
The key has a black pyramid on it.
it. I forgot. Go back, I guess. Oh, fuck it up. The fuck? Bruh. Complete the astral plane challenge. What the? What the fuck? Yo, that thing is scary as fuck up close. But what are we supposed to do? Phew. So that's why they need to do is just get away from
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Alright.
I have
think
it.
that's the
The hotline.
end of it.
I can reach Trench.
Okay, let's
Well,
get to Emily
listen to him.
first.
He feels more like an echo. An echo
The hell
with
am I?
important info.
Oh
I need to
my
get back to
God.
Emily.
I'm a bit far.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily?
Yeah, not that
She
far,
might
actually.
be able to help.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
upgrade and unlock. Let's see first. What do we get? Missions. Alright, we'll do all that shit later. I'm gonna be off like tomorrow, so I got plenty of time. I'm gonna be off for 6 days off work, no school or some shit. So I'm gonna be good for 6 days. Alright, we'll come back to all this shit then. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream right here, bro. Deuces, y'all.